Salve a tutti ragazzi, bentornati sul canale di Funny Gameric. Siamo tornati su Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. Continuiamo da dove ci siamo lasciati nella puntata precedente. Siamo al covo del diavolo, che abbiamo salvato il diavolo secco, e ora dobbiamo chiedere a Kubyenka chi è che stiamo cercando. Poi dovremmo andare da Catherine, che si trova lontanissimo, quindi non so se dopo questo è il momento di fare le cose secondarie rimaste, non lo so, vedremo. Anche se in questa regione ci sono tantissime cose da fare pure. Ecco, Catherine è qui sotto. Non lo so ragazzi, casomai le cose secondarie le faremo all'ultimo, vedremo. Comunque ho scoperto che Hans Capon è un personaggio realmente esistito ragazzi, e ci sono tanti personaggi realmente esistiti, che sarebbero Sigismondo, Venceslao, Jobst, Ziska è esistito pure, Us, Anush, Kopila, Von Bergov, Von Aulitz. E questi personaggi sono realmente esistiti ragazzi. Gli unici personaggi che non sono realmente esistiti sono quelli che ruotano attorno a Henry, appunto, per dare una narrativa in prima persona. Henry è un personaggio fittizio, come lo sono anche i suoi genitori e anche gli antagonisti come Istvan Toth. Eppure un personaggio fittizio, ma la maggior parte dei personaggi sono realmente esistiti, quelli famosi ovviamente. Ecco Ziska.
What will you do now?
We'll give it some thought and see. Hopefully we'll know better when you come back from Liechtenstein.
Ma chi è questo Kubyenka?
Who is this Kubyenka anyway? How long have you known each other?
We were defending a castle and hiding in the woods together. But he was always closer with the devil.
Can he be trusted?
Aye. When he's sober, that is. When he gets drunk, it's better to keep an eye on him. He's known to provoke until fists start flying. Did you see what happened when we first arrived?
You mean how they wanted to cut his throat for cheating at dice?
Aye. It's best not to play with him. You'd be better off tossing your coins straight into a pile of shit.
Interessante.
What should I know about the devil?
Just look at him and you'll know everything. His face reveals it all.
Ah, quindi non è un nobile?
I heard he's a nobleman, but he doesn't look like it.
He's the captain of Znojmo, but it's true that he doesn't care much for noble manners. He has a foul mouth and he's anything but chivalrous in a fight.
I suppose he's not a pure, kind soul like you, eh?
Certainly not. He's as twisted as a hangman's noose. He can also be bitter and angry as a rabid dog. It's certainly better not to fuck around with him.
What draws you to him, then?
We're both different. That's our strength. I'm in charge when everything goes according to plan. When things go to shit, he takes over. It often turns bloody, but sometimes victory is more important than honor.
Non sei preoccupato per Catherine?
Aren't you worried about Catherine?
Do you think I should be?
I don't know. A lone woman in a big city needs to be careful in any case. But when you're stalking Liechtenstein, that can be really dangerous.
No one forced Catherine. She knows what she's doing and she can take care of herself. Remember how she dealt with the guards at Trotsky? She's braver and more dangerous than half my old band.
Aye, but what if someone tries to...
Catherine sharpens her dagger every day. It's always razor sharp. Whoever tries will regret it sorely.
È tosta questa Catherine. Comunque c'è una cosa secondaria qui. Comunque so che possiamo personalizzarci i capelli, la barba. E c'è il barbiere che ti personalizza l'aspetto. Ci devo provare, ci devo provare. Ah, lui è l'informatore.
Will you be spending the night?
Seems that way. Do you have a room for us? At least for a few days.
But of course. We have 2 free rooms just upstairs. I'll have them cleaned up.
Don't even bother cleaning them, innkeeper.
Treadlight. The name's Treadlight.
No, mi chiamo Vaccipiano.
What's new around here, innkeeper?
There's talk that young Bruttons form a fight club in Horsham. Maybe they'll let you into their circle. I heard there's a haunting in Old Kutner. There was a great tragedy one time in the mine near there. It's abandoned now. The ground collapsed, and a pit to hell opened up there. And then Smolka came by. She's the one who runs the bathhouse across the street. She said a fella came in, all restless and fidgety, saying he wanted a girl, that he wanted to take her somewhere else, and Smolka wouldn't have it. But when he offered to pay double, she agreed. You know how it is. These days, every groschen counts.
Was he a fucking pig?
If only that.
Cosa ha fatto?
So what did he do?
The girl came running in all beaten
No.
up. Smoker couldn't get her to talk about what happened, but it wasn't pretty. I went to see her. The girl was all blue with bruises. Her knees blooded.
No.
Not a pretty sight.
Who was this fella?
The way Smolka described him to me, he must have come with Sigismund's army. Probably a deserter. I've seen a few of those around here.
Un
You any
disertore.
idea where I could find him?
Rumor has it he's been sleeping in a shepherd's abandoned dugout, just outside the forest nearby.
I'll take care of him.
I'm glad to hear it. And don't spare him. A lot of scum is coming here, but enough is enough. When you're done with him, go to see Smolka at the bathhouse. She'll be glad to have one less thing to worry about. And that's about it.
Sounds interesting. Thank you, innkeeper.
Faccio un po' ridere sto cavallo con la treccia, ragazzi. Il cavallo di Zisca. Non posso vedere le sue statistiche. Eccolo Kubyenka. È lui, sì.
You said you were going to tell me more about the Devil's former band.
What is it? Has the lost Liechtenstein been found?
Not yet. But I still want to learn as much as possible about your men. I could bump into one of them.
All right. Anyway, only a few fellas out of the whole glorious pack survived the shitstorm, and it's not certain they are still alive. As far as I know, Matthew, Bahuta, Raniak, Janos, and Eder survive. I only know where to find Bahuta. And maybe Matthew. But who knows?
Comincia con Bouda, comincia con Mati.
Tell me about Bahuta first. Who is he, anyway?
Well, Bahuta, he was always in trouble. Angry as a dog and covered in bruises. He and his brother could drink all the beer in the inn. Just the two of them. Then they would make a terrible ruckus.
It sounds like you three would get along well. But you said his brother was dead.
Yes, he died right before Bahuta's eyes. Not pretty. Bahuta has been acting weird ever since. He dropped everything overnight and turned to prayer. As if he was scared of being next in line.
Ok.
Where can I find Bahuta?
At the rectory in Grunt. He helps out with the church.
Did you ever see him again after they caught the devil?
Yeah. But there was no reasoning with him.
You think it'll be different now?
Look, I don't know. Maybe when he hears the devil's back, he will come to his senses. But I doubt it.
I'll go over there and try to talk him into it. There's no harm in trying.
But be careful. Bahuta was never far from giving someone a beating. Maybe he's still got that in him. It was Slavic who kept him from
violento.
ending up on the gallows because of a fight. Oh, but he's already with the Lord.
Now tell me something about this Matthew fella. Someone with a name like that surely can't be all bad.
The name may be pretty, but he's as ugly as sin. You better not stare at him too much. It is not good for your stomach. He's also a damn willy bastard. People say he likes to rob on trade routes, telling his victims he's collecting tax for the king.
And where do I find him?
I hear there's someone robbing merchants on the roads near Miskovitz. That would be fitting for him. Maybe the bailiff can tell you more. It's practically happening in his yard.
If he's so crooked, why did you take him into your band in the first place?
Nasty characters are more suited to our line of work. It is much harder to convince good people to do bad things.
I'm not afraid of dirty work. Sometimes there's just no other option.
Hear, hear. If it bothers you, there's no place for you with the devil.
What about the rest of the band? You mentioned more than one person.
Of course. That leaves Janos, Eder, and Raniak. I don't know where they are, but I can tell you about them.
Ok.
Who is this Adder? What kind of nickname is that, anyway?
Oh, that's easy. He's called Eder because he can't keep his snake in his breeches.
Ma?
He's Polish. He does not speak our tongue, so only Janusz can speak to him, really. But otherwise, he's a fucking hilarious. And when shit gets tough, he can really handle it.
Do you know where he could be?
I have no idea. But if you find Janusz, Ada will be nearby. The two of them are practically inseparable.
How am I supposed to communicate with Ada? I don't speak a word of Polish.
Yes, you do. We all say kurwa. You must use your hands and feet for the rest. I always manage, and so will you.
Tell me more about this Raniek.
Raniek has a great aim. Slightly better than me, even. Oh, and that bow of his, I tell ya, is a masterpiece. That is how you will know it is him.
How did he get that bow?
How do you think? He won it playing dice. But that was the first and last time he ever won anything. If anyone is really unlucky, it is him. But he would not stop if you were to cut off his hands.
Do you have any idea how I could find him?
Oh, I don't know anything about him. Try asking around at inns where they play dice. It is possible he lost his hose in one of them.
Did you ever see him again after the devil was captured?
Oh, just once. He wanted me to lend him money. He did not have any to bet with. But I was skinned and looking for a way to get the devil out of jail. Either way, I told him to fuck off, and he listened to me.
Almeno attiviamo ste missioni, ragazzi.
Tell me about this Janos.
Janos? He's from Hungary. He speaks like a Tatar, but at least you can understand him a little, unlike Ada.
And how did he get here? Did he defect from Sigismund?
Not at all. He did something back home, had the gallows waiting for him, so he fled to Moravia. He was having the time of his life until recently. Wine, women, and song. But now he has problems because people take him for a human. But if you knew how he can cook, give him a dead rat and half a carrot, and he will cook you a 3-course dinner.
How can I recognize this Janos?
Like I said, he looks a bit like a human. He speaks almost like we do, but in a queer way. Where you talk to him, you will definitely notice it.
I'm already liking this Janos. I think we'll get along well.
Janos, why?
Mi piace il buon cibo?
I like good food too. Life is always better with a full stomach.
You two will surely get along then. Janos has seen a lot of the world, tasted everything. If you let him, he will talk about it all day long.
Ok.
Thanks. I'll go and look for them.
They may sound like a bunch of morons as I tell it, but they will be damn useful to us. Good luck!
Perfetto, partita salvata. Facciamoci dire questa cosa pure.
Your hand cannons have done us more harm than good.
But we shot that mare beautifully. The devil himself couldn't have aimed any better, and he's skilled with hand cannons.
How long have you been a warrior?
I was supposed to be a carpenter, but the job wasn't for me. Most of the time I couldn't even hit the chisel with my mallet. Then I lost my master's money playing dice, so I had to run away. Then I came across a group of mercenaries, and they hired me. Once I got a taste of money, I chose to stay. So, it's been a while now.
Who taught you how to fight?
No one. I was absolutely awful. But I could drink their command under the table, so they let me stay with them. I learned the rest as I went along.
That commander, was it the devil?
No. I only met the devil later, with another band. I've been through several. Once they stop paying, or you run out of things to steal, it's best to go and try your luck elsewhere.
That's exactly what happened when they captured the devil, isn't it? The band broke up.
More or less, but I think he understands. You see? That's mercenary honor.
What honor?
Exactly. There is none.
Why were you the only one of your band who tried to save the devil?
I don't think I could sleep easy if they actually executed that old bastard. Fuck, I know the devil better than I know my own old man. And he still owes me groschen from our last raid. And I take that seriously.
How do you know Zizka?
I think I know him from the ambush near
Durante
Prague.
un'imboscata.
Who did you ambush?
His men actually ambushed us. Actually, the outcome was quite similar.
Interessante.
They jumped us at a bend. Before we knew it, blood was spilled. They killed our whole band.
L'unico
I was the only
sopravvissuto.
one to survive.
Just you? How so?
I was so fucked up that as I cocked my crossbow, the bowstring broke off and slashed my hands.
And you still have both of them?
Saint Bibiana must have been watching over me. My gloves came off, revealing bloody gashes on my palms, like Christ himself. I reckon they had fun watching me jump around, curse and flail my arms. So they kept me. I kept that bloody bowstring for luck.
Ci sono ancora cose da farci dire.
Earlier you mentioned a bunch of peasants taking up arms against Sigismund.
Aye, a bunch of villagers. But they might be onto something.
How are they trying to fight Sigismund?
Do not imagine anything too grand. Mostly they are just trying to survive. Some time ago, they raided a supply caravan heading to Sigismund's camp. Then the very same supplies turned up with the hungry families in Miskovitz. They are doing a good job. But if they keep stepping on Sigismund's toes like that, he will go after them, and soon.
We could use a band like that.
I agree. But Shishka was against it. You saw it yourself. I promised I would not look for them.
So, what are we gonna do?
Well, I'm not going to break my word. But you did not make any such promise, did you?
Do you know where to look for them?
From what I know, they mostly hang around Miskovitz. It seems they use a secret password to recognize their own.
Password? What password?
Fuck, what was it? Ah, I remember.
Ok,
The fox is in the henhouse.
la volpe nel pollaio.
How did you learn their secret password?
When Dry Devil's band broke up, I was looking for a company to join. Then this one time at a tavern, there was this scrawny, drunken loudmouth going on about the peasants' revolt and shouting out the password for all to hear. Some old woman from Miskovitz slapped that lad so hard his chin hit the table.
Right, so I'm supposed to look for a scrawny, drunken loudmouth.
We have plenty of those already. I reckon you ought to talk to the old crone. I have a feeling she might be the way to get to that. Try telling her the password and see what happens.
All right. I hope I won't get slapped too. How did you meet Dry Devil?
For the first time? Not in the best of circumstances, that's for sure. A few years ago, my company was attacked near Olomouc, and he spared nobody except for my noble master.
Wait, what was that about?
We were fighting for Margrave Jobst, and he for his brother Prokop,
Ok.
Why did he let you live?
because I shot and killed 2 of his men, and crippled 3 others, before he bashed me over the head.
And he just let you go?
Not a chance. I woke tied up with a splitting headache. Dry Devil was all fired up, betting with his men that they'd boost me up.
And what was the catch?
That fucker took me to the ramparts and said that if I piss and hit the ale pitcher down below, he'd let me go. Otherwise, he'd try to hit the ale pitcher with me. The prick.
Wow. You're quite the sharpshooter, Kubyenka.
You bet I fucking am. But you don't know shit about it.
Teach me something then. I'll happily pay for it.
It'll take some time. But for a few groschen, I'll teach you whatever you want.
500, non li ho.
I'd like to enter the shooting contest.
A newcomer? I'm always glad to see that. This is a Popinjay shooting tournament. though.
Pappagalli.
Do you know what that is? I set up strawbirds all around here, and you try to shoot down as many as you can.
We used to do something a bit like that back in our village. Although we'd shoot at chickens with a slingshot. Got into all sorts of trouble.
There you go. Then you'll find this even easier. Strawbirds can't run away. So what will it be? Bow or crossbow?
La palestra.
Speed shooting with a crossbow. Sounds like a challenge. I'm game.
But you haven't even got a crossbow from what I see.
Ma se ce l'ho.
I'll set everything up. I'll even get you some bowls. But in the meantime, you'll need to find yourself a crossbow. One that you can shoot fast, mind. None of them siege beasts.
So this is a popinjay contest, is it? What exactly do we have to do?
There's nothing to it. It's actually pretty simple. You have to shoot down the strawbirds on the range faster than your opponents. Whoever shoots down the most wins. Any idiot can understand the rules, but that doesn't make it any easier. So if you're not feeling too sure, you'd better see how you get on with the beginners first. You may not win as much because the stakes are lower, but you have a better chance.
Ce l'ho la balestra, l'arco. Aspetta un minuto, può darsi che la deve indossare. Aspetta, dove stai andando?
I'd like to enter the shooting contest.
So what will it be? Bow or crossbow?
I prefer a crossbow. I think they're quite fun.
Right. Now, I just have to find you an opponent. Do you want me to look around for beginners or more advanced archers? I might even find a few master sharpshooters around here for you. Of course. You'd have to stump up more money than against the usual bunglers, but the price would be bigger.
Principianti.
Let's not overdo it. Find me some beginners.
Right. But these fellows ain't going to compete for nothing. Do you have the coin to stake?
5 groschen, vabbè dai.
Wait, let me see how much I have on me. Ah, here it is. All right, let's shoot.
Now you're talking. I'll fetch the lads. You get ready and wait for the signal. Everybody, form a straight line.
Come si fa?
And loose. Where the hell are you off to? You're supposed to be shooting. Stop! Stop!
Che succede? Non ho capito. No, ma che è successo?
I'd like to enter the shooting contest.
Back again? Don't know when to call it a day, do you? You've come to win back the coin you lost here last time. I hope you've been practicing for your sake. So what will it be? Bow or crossbow?
Vabbè, mi ha fottuto I soldi, ragazzi.
Longbow.
But you have to have one first. Look, I'll provide the arrows. I'll stick the birds on the range, but lend you a bow? That's asking a bit much. No shooting for you until you found yourself a bow.
Affanculo, va. Mi ha fottuto I soldi. Cioè, boh, se ne sono andati tutti così all'improvviso. Ecco. Capito come mirare? Oh, finalmente. Mi riprendo di nuovo. Sono apparse un bel po' di missioni, ragazzi. Parla con il balivo, parla con Bohuta. Per continuare questa missione di Kubyenka, ecco. Noi abbiamo un bel po' di libri da studiare, presumo, per imparare le abilità. Ecco, libri e abilità. Studia. Quanto a lungo vuoi leggere? 3 ore. Ha incrementato armi pesanti. Manuale di forza. Studia. Non ho ancora raggiunto il livello abilità. E vabbè. Erudizione. Ok. Non puoi più leggere perché? Ricetta sogni d'oro. Apprendi. Perfetto. Riduce la condizione a 0 se di buona qualità. Riduce la generazione del vigore adatto per essere applicato nelle armi per avvelenare le pentole. Addirittura. Non riesci più a concentrarti sulle pagine, per oggi hai letto a sufficienza. Ah, pure questo c'è. Assurdo. Vabbè, questi se volete leggere mettete in pausa e lo leggete. Questo lo stesso. Questo pure. Cioè che io devo leggere tutte queste cose, sì. No, così si bagna tutto il libro. Andiamo a dormire, va. Vediamo un po'. Perfetto. Vediamo se possiamo leggere quello ora. Sì. Onore. Perfetto. Vediamo se possiamo aumentare le abilità. Sì, erudizione. Meraviglia dell'uomo. Migliorerai più velocemente nelle abilità artigianato e furto, poiché tutta l'esperienza acquisita sarà del 20% maggiore. Vai. Io direi di mangiare un po', perché siamo a 57 di sazietà. Comunque questi libri li possiamo spostare tutti sul cavallo. A posto. Coscia di pollo, mangiamola. Questa purtroppo la possiamo scartare, che è avariata. Sta mela pure. Sta pancetta pure. Mangiamo sto panino. Sto formaggio. A posto. Qua siamo pieni. Ecco, dovrei parlare con Bota per vedere se è disposta a tornare con il diavolo. Kubyenka non nutre grandi speranze, ma visto che sa dov'è, tentar non nuoce. Ora vive nella canonica della chiesa di Grund, dove aiuta il prete locale. A quanto pare vuole rimediare ai suoi errori dopo la morte del fratello. Se voglio sapere esattamente dove Matteo deruba la gente, devo chiederlo al balivo di Miskowitz. E mi sa che il cane lo salviamo all'ultimo. Peccato però. Vabbè, andiamo a chiedere al balivo qua. A viaggio rapido.
Jesus Christ be praised.
Questo è un
Suckling
macellaio.
pigs here. Come and buy a suckling pig.
E questo chi è? Janos.
Could this be Janos Uher?
Potrebbe essere, potrebbe essere. Questo è un bel posticino, ragazzi. Ortolano.
I'll be closing soon. Shop while you
Fruit, vegetables, fresh, everything.
Ma che spettacolo è? Panini.
A fine day for some fine wares. Come and book in the
Lui, il balivo, sì.
Oh, my back.
I hear a certain Matthew has been rampaging round here.
Do you mean Matthew the Collector?
Collector? Is that a nickname?
That's what he calls himself. He says he's collecting for the king on the roads. But he's just a common bandit. And a real pain in my ass. If I didn't have to deal with this Janos Uher bullshit, I'd have dealt with that scumbag by now. But as they say, misfortunes never come lightly. When there's bullshit, there's a lot of it.
Where does Matthew the Collector rob people most often?
He has already robbed several traders on the roads between our village and the Sukhdol fortress. You'd better avoid those places. Although, there is a bounty on Matthew, if you dare. Not too measly, actually.
Ok.
I'd be happy to help. The likes of him belong behind bars or in the pillory.
Or the gallows. Listen then. Besides the fact that Matthew robs traveling merchants, he also has something much more valuable. If you can bring it to me, you'll get your reward.
L'esattore. Cattura il bandito detto moneta dell'esattore.
You didn't mention anything about this before.
I'm telling you about it now. Take it or leave it.
What precious thing can a bandit like him have in his possession?
Here's the thing. Not long ago, a certain master illuminator was passing through. An interesting man, honored guest. I gave him lodging and food at my house and asked him a few questions. He said he was delivering a book to Sedlets, for which he had been asked to make pictures. He was very careful with it and kept it close the entire time. He left at dawn the next day.
And what happened then?
They found him dead by the wagon he arrived in, which was burnt. The book had vanished into thin air. If Matthew's involved, and I bet he is, he must still have the book.
Where does Matthew the Collector rob people most often?
Were you not listening to me? Somewhere by the roads between Miskovitz and Sukhdol.
I've seen Janos. What's he in the pillory for?
He was trying to rob the blacksmith's house, but Loisa, his helper, caught him. He lunged at him, but Janusz pulled out his axe, and the lad ended in a bad way. God knows if he'll survive. If we have to bury Loisa, I'll make sure Janusz hangs.
Oh no.
How about I treat this Loisa boy? Would you let Janos go free?
What do you care about him? Is he some pal of yours?
Sì.
I wouldn't say pal, exactly. It's more like we have some mutual friends.
All right. If you heal Loisa and pay for that scoundrel, I'll let him go. But don't let him show his face around here again.
What exactly did Janos do to Loisa?
He slashed him with an axe, the murderer, right in the stomach. He's got a deep, gaping wound there, like a gate to hell. We don't have an apothecary or a sawbones here. The herbalist says he only has 2 more days left.
I'll go to see Loisa.
As you wish, but be careful. He's in a really bad shape.
Ok. Ma dubito che lo cureremo.
Hey, about this Matthew. Where does he ambush people most often?
Were you not listening to me? Somewhere by the roads between Miskovitz and Sukhdol.
Vabbè, dai. Partita salvata. Vabbè. Qua c'è un informatore.
Greetings to you.
You look troubled. Is there anything I can help you with?
You're very kind, but I need someone who knows their way around a smithy. I need to get a few horseshoes made and deliver them. They were supposed to be done yesterday.
Ah,
Oh, great. It just so happens I'm a blacksmith, and I'd be glad to help you.
Really? Well, then you've been sent from heaven.
So, how many of those horseshoes do you need?
Well, if you manage to make horseshoes for 2 horses, I'd be forever grateful to you. I'll pay, of course. Take care now.
porta a Marta un paio di feri di cavallo. Ah, 2. Non ci vuole niente a farli.
What are you here for, friend?
Martha says she needs to have something forged.
Let me guess. Horseshoes for that rabble from the camp, eh? God damn it. I'd rather go broke than do anything for that lot.
What if we do it like this? I'll make them, Martha will sell them, you get the money, and everyone will be happy.
What do you take me for? You can't buy me for a few groschen, you fool.
Io li faccio lo stesso. Affanculo. Ovviamente nel video non ve li metterò, ragazzi. La procedura per forgiarli. Cioè, ve la accorcerò, ecco.
Ah, damn it. Burning it. Fine. Now to temper it.
Perfetto. Io non l'ho fatto, devo fare il secondo. E questo è il secondo. A posto. Andiamo a portarli a Marta. Il nuovo talento, martellatore. Aspetta, vediamo. Manualità. Le riparazioni eseguite dagli artigiani ti costeranno il 20% in meno. Buono. Marta, tieni i ferri di cavallo.
Here are those horseshoes. 2 sets, just as we agreed.
Let's see them then. These will do just fine. Such a young, hard-working, talented fella you are. Too bad I'm not a few years younger.
You mentioned something about payment?
Here you go. You won't buy a castle for it, but good work calls for good pay. Now someone just needs to bring the
60
horseshoes
groschen.
to Victoria. Would you do that for me? This backache of mine.
Chi è questa Vittoria?
Who's this Victoria?
A girl from the village. She's a bit different. But deep down, a good girl.
Different? What do you mean?
She's had a hard life. Her husband died of the plague a while back, and now she's all alone. She does odd jobs for the villagers here to make a living. Sometimes I send her up to the soldiers with our goods. Why would I drag myself up that hill when she's got young legs and likes going up there anyway?
Fine.
Cosa?
Which house does she live in?
It's not far at all. Just cross the stream and you're there. Take care.
Ok.
And good night.
Porta i ferri di cavallo a Vittoria. Ah, quelli che abbiamo fatto adesso, li dobbiamo portare a Vittoria. Ok.
Victoria, I bought you horseshoes from Martha. Victoria? You here?
Dov'è? No!
Christ, so much blood. What happened here? I have to tell Martha.
Che cavolo è successo? Ma è uscita dalla casa. Dove è andata? Cioè stavamo facendo la cosa per Kubyenka e siamo incappati in questa missione. Ah, eccola Marta.
I brought Victoria those horseshoes, and I think something's happened to her.
What? What do you mean?
The house was empty, and in the hearth room next to the bed, I found a puddle of
Un
blood.
coltello.
It hadn't even dried yet.
Jesus Christ! What if she's been... No!
It might not be too late. Do you have any idea where she could be?
I don't know. Really. Oh, how horrible.
Did Victoria have problems with anyone from the village? Did anyone want to hurt her?
No, definitely not. Good God. She was... I mean, she is a good girl. Although...
Can you think of anyone?
Sometimes there's talk about how she lives alone and how she makes her living.
Ah, ok.
Why would anyone be bothered about how Victoria makes her living? As long as she's not stealing, she can do whatever she wants, right?
Well, not everyone was happy that she brings our goods up to the camp. Once, someone even drew something very ugly on our door because of it. But what's that poor girl supposed to do without a man? There's a war, and we all need to make a living somehow.
Who did she go and see at the camp? Who might know more about her?
Mainly their blacksmith. She brings goods up there every 2 or 3 days. He's certain to remember her. So tell them at the gate that you're bringing something from the smithy. They'll let you in.
Chiedi di Vittoria all'accampamento di Sigismondo.
Who's bothered by her living alone? Whose business is that?
Things are a little different, you see. She lost her husband some time ago. A young widow, actually. A pretty young widow. Naturally, a few fellas were fawning over her. There was one in particular. But he got the boot, just like all the others. But he'd never hurt her. He might be a loudmouth, but he's harmless.
Who's this mystery man, then?
Lo vedremo
I
se è
won't
innocuo.
say. If word got out that I accused someone, we might as well just close up shop here.
Well, I'm not about to go blabbing about it in the tavern. I just need to know where to start looking for Victoria.
Fine. But you didn't hear this from me. Farmer Kuba was pretty keen on her. And he wasn't going to give up easy. Last time, he tried to flatter her by giving her a headscarf. But Victoria knew it had belonged to his dead wife. So she told him to sod off. The whole village was laughing at him. He's a bitter old man. But would he hurt her? I don't think so.
Huh? Jealousy's a powerful thing, though.
Well, that's true, too. So go and ask him yourself. He lives with his children and his housekeeper in that big house behind the smithy. He's always wearing a bright red coat and a hat with a feather in it. You're certain not to miss him, but not a peep about what I told you.
Don't worry. I'll take that secret to the grave. Is there anything else you can think of before I go?
I've already told you everything I know. Now hurry up!
Ok, dobbiamo andare in questo contadino. Assurdo, ragazzi. Ma qua ci sono tante cose secondarie comunque, ragazzi. Dov'è il contadino?
Greetings to you.
Ah, qua, Cuba.
You're Kuba, the farmer, right?
Ah sì, contadino.
Aye, I am. What do you want?
I'm looking for Victoria, and I thought you might know where to find her.
Why should I, of all people, know?
Victoria's not at home or anywhere else in the village. She's vanished.
A pity.
Would you happen to know anything about that?
Huh. Maybe she moved to the camp on the hill for good. She was hanging around with them soldiers. Maybe she's doing it with them cumin bastards too. So they decided to keep her up there.
You can't be serious. She could be injured somewhere, or even worse. And you're glad?
What goes around comes around. I have a clean conscience. To hell with that silly goose.
Secondo me lui c'entra. Boh.
Why don't you just admit the girl was a real thorn in your side? And that you were jealous as hell? An old dog wanted some young meat, but ended up with a nibble, eh?
Listen, you prick. What the fuck are you trying on me? Who the hell do you think you are? You'd better take that back while you still have teeth.
You're pissed off that she preferred someone else over you, eh? You waited for her, and...
Enough! You've been asking for a beating, so here it comes!
Vabbè.
I'll show you! Useless!
Aspetta.
I'm all yours! Fuck you! Sacra! You're better
Cioè, meglio di quanto pensassi.
So, had enough already?
Yeah. Just leave me alone
Si è
now.
arreso.
And I really don't know anything about Victoria. Maybe she just decided village life wasn't for her, so she took off with her soldier.
What soldier? You telling me this now?
I heard someone came across her up there in the forest while she was having a rendezvous with some fella from the camp. But I really don't know anything else.
All right. I'll ask in the camp then.
Ok. Allora lui non c'entra. Però ci stava una lezione, eh.
Greetings.
Ah, qui sotto. Chiede di vittoria all'accampamento di Sigismondo. Abbiamo lenticchie e ci andiamo a piedi.
Good.
Lo so che dovremmo andare da Catherine, ragazzi, però sono tante cose secondarie che sono missioni abbastanza carine. Sono delle sottostorie interessanti. Come c'entro qui? Accampamento di Sigismondo.
Where do you think you're going?
Into the camp, of course.
Oh, aye. They can't wait to see you. Look here. No strangers are allowed in, so turn around and sod off back to the pile of dung you crawled out of.
Perché parla così?
The Miskovitz blacksmith sent me with some horseshoes. He said they'd come in handy in the camp.
All right, you can go in, but no messing about.
Ok, a piedi ovviamente. Oddio, accampamento di Sigismondo.
One more, and I'm off. What do you want at this time of night?
Would you help me out? I'm looking for someone.
That depends. Who are you looking for?
Victoria, a girl from Miskovitz. They send her up here with goods from the smithy.
You'll have to ask the blacksmith. The smithy is opposite the entrance in the upper part of the camp. If you don't see it, you'll hear it at least. You can't miss the banging of the hammer.
Thanks a lot. I'll ask him.
Good night, and God be with you.
Vabbè ragazzi, direi che ci possiamo fermare qui. Questa missione la completeremo al prossimo video. Dobbiamo chiedere a Fabbro. Ecco, chiede di vittoria all'accampamento di Sigismondo. Ho chiesto in giro all'accampamento e mi è stato detto di parlare con l'armaiolo. Se qualcuno sa di vittoria è lui. Ci parleremo ragazzi al prossimo video. Fatemi sapere nei commenti sempre cosa ne pensate. Un saluto a tutti.